beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by once again. If you are new here, please do not forget to subscribe and join the community. I am heading to Brazil and I'm so excited. Before I get into this video, please check the description box for information about the visa application process. Oh wow, the sun is doing something to my skin and I decided to show up. I am boarding the flight to Qatar, where I'll be having a stopover before I get a connecting flight to Brazil. Just landed in Doha and this is such a big and beautiful airport. We did a little bit of window shopping, you know. And then the next morning we took our next flight to Brazil. Look at this view. I decided to show you guys the landing because it was just so beautiful too. I finally arrived in Brazil after a 13-hour long flight from Doha and took another 1-hour connecting flight to Paraná State where I'll be staying. Guys, I am tired. I spent over 30 hours on 3 flights, 2 stopovers, and 3 continents. I'm finally in Brazil and I'm excited. I'm going to be spending 12 days in total, but it's remaining 10 now. I've spent 2 days traveling, so I have 10 more days and I'm going to be carrying you along on this trip. I'm so tired right now. I want to go and get dinner. It's currently 10 p.m. where I'm at, and tomorrow we are going to continue this struggle. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly show you to my room before I say my final good night. So this is where I'll be sleeping. We are spending only 1 night in this room and we are going to be proceeding to another city tomorrow. There's a mirror. Yeah, a mirror. Let me check what the bathroom looks like. Okay, cool. So this is what the bathroom looks like. It's really nice. Minimalist, nice. I love it. And then I have this and I can sit there to do some work if I want to. And yeah, the bed area. I deserve this glass of cold fresh juice after that long trip. I had a lot of orange juice and fish in Brazil because they have them in abundance. We are currently at the Federal University of Paraná. We have a meeting this morning at the State Secretary for Agriculture, something like that. Yeah, so we're here in Curitiba, Brazil. We stopped by here to have lunch and it was really nice. Bon appetit! Create content, so I
an expert. Okay. Okay, here's better.
Okay, good.
So I'm gonna ask you to introduce yourself first. What's your name? Where you're from?
What I do?
Yes.
Okay.
sections from the same museum, and we can enter the building to know a little bit about the history of these Dutch immigrants. So come on, let's go.
Thank you.
This place is called Karambe Museum. I visited a lot of beautiful places in Brazil, but this topped my list hands down because this place was just so beautiful and I didn't even want to leave. The beauty was just too much for me to behold. It's a lovely restaurant.
Here is the restaurant. It's called the Coffee House. Here it's a souvenir shop. This truck was used by them to sell their products in São Paulo, which is a state from Brazil, a little far from Paraná. But in that time, it was very dangerous to make that trip, mainly because the infrastructure in Brazil was very poor. Our roads are all not pavimented, so there was no refrigeration system. So what happens to the cheese in a travel in 3 days, in a heat? It smells bad.
Electricity was generated from the water here with the turbine. Visiting this place, I went back in time. I'm not even exaggerating. After the whole stories that the tour guide shared with us, I started to imagine what living in 1900s felt like. Headed out for shopping later in the day, and there were just a lot of lovely things to purchase. Okay, this was a case of I see it, I like it, I check the price, I place it back. The following day, we visited a couple of places, including this dairy processing company that produces an average of 4.5 million liters of milk a day. We also stopped by at our trip consultant's house, where his wife and her sister played the piano for us. It was a heartwarming experience.
Tango is Argentinian, yes.
But it's very beautiful. So we usually, when we have a restaurants for the students, with the students, so we play together.
Of my colleagues decided to play the piano for us. Listen to them. What do you want to play?
Choose you are.
No, I will choose.
How much?
1, 2, 3, go.
Going to make hay while the sun shines. Hi guys, we are currently on an animal feed farm and I'm going to show you around. It's purely green, lush, beautiful here, and yeah, just join me, come with me. We also visited a farmer's market where we saw fresh fruits, vegetables, and so on. I also found this heap of pineapples fascinating. Guys, we are currently at a lunch stop. I'm not sure if you can hear me, a lot of background noise. One interesting thing about this store is that we have never eaten in the same restaurant since we came. I give the consultants a big kudos for that. So we are always visiting different restaurants for lunch and dinner. It's really exciting. Let me show you this place. We had more fish and orange juice. I told y'all, plenty fish, plenty juice. Boo Boo, our president.
How are you?
The Milk City president. Hello, man. That's the vice president to Boo Boo.
Better talk.
In the Milk City.
You'll be a great blogger very soon.
What?
You'll be a great blogger very soon.
I'm a vlogger already.
I say
now.
great one.
Okay, great
international.
Okay, please go ahead.
2027, I promise that my own leadership will not be the normal leadership of all these old guys. It will be a globalized kind of leadership, youth inclusion,
Yeah,
with
this is
expertise. Expertise. I bring expertise to the table. So.
It was dinner time on this day and I was loving the restaurant, great serene, looking beautiful. It's a Japanese restaurant and I was looking forward to try new meals. Until I ate sushi, guys, I hate it. Yuck. I'm not going to ever try eating that anymore. How would I eat such raw fish, you know? I get excited when I see lush green grasses like this. I don't know why. This farm converts animal waste into biogas that is used as source of power. This is called a music box and this was used to play music in 1950s. You can see her demonstrating it for us here. This is Maria, a 63-year-old farmer, and I was particularly inspired by her. She's still vibrant, energetic, business oriented. Guys, she makes an average of $10,000 a week from her farm. She also has a home garden where she grows vegetables like cabbage, onions, pepper, parsley, cassava, and so on. Maria also made us orange juice from oranges sourced at a farm. Yo, this is the life I signed up for. Hello. I'm finally getting a chance to sit down and talk to you guys. I've been extremely busy, and that's because I've had like a packed itinerary. And by the time I'm back to the hotel, I'm tired. I just want to retire to bed. But I've tried as much as possible to show you guys outside everywhere I've been to, and I'm going to be doing voiceovers pretty much to give more detail about everything. Brazil has been so good to me. I love the weather. It's not so cold or hot. It gets cold in the morning, but in the afternoon the sun is out. Sun is always out for me, and I'm always glowing in the sun. And the food, the people, everything is just beautiful. The scenery, everything here has been beautiful so far, and I've pretty much enjoyed it. I'm here for work, not for leisure, so you won't see a lot of me doing vacay stuff. I've been working. I'm on a study tour, so I've been doing a lot of work, and my video pretty much would show that. I've done a couple of shopping, clothes stuff, but I'm still going to get some other stuff. It's Sunday, by the way. I've spent a week in Brazil already, and we are just going out to the park to like just sightseeing, and from there we'll do a couple of shopping before coming back. I've added weight. I've not been going to the gym, and my cheeks like boom. When my trainer sees me, he's going to shout. But I don't care. It's just 2 weeks, and I'm back to my normal routine. I actually had plans on going to the gym. There's one across me. Let me show you guys. So the building across me has the gym, and then you can see the pool. This is what my view looks like from my room. But I've never, I wake up in the morning, come peep, look at the gym. I have my gym gears, and I was just like, no. So many years ago, this is what the hut looked like before it splitted up, and we have water in between us. You can see how closely all the continents were, and here it's splitted up far apart. This place is so beautiful, and the formation of the rock is something. God is great. God is great. God is great.
Show.
It's a video.
Yeah.
Yes.
Again.
So we have matching necklaces,
Exactly.
parting gifts.
And that's a very special moment. Yeah, memory necklace.
We can always remember each other
Of course.
at any given time, especially when we put on this beautiful necklace.
Sure. And I'm so happy to have you here.
We love you,
May God
Anna.
keep blessing you too. It's a
Amen.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Eventually changed to the trouser this morning because we were going to a factory and I needed to wear trousers. So yeah.
You ready?
Yes, we are. is a botanical garden. We have a quick stop here before we proceed to another city. We are heading to Sao Paulo, and today is the last day of our tour in Brazil. Still inside the botanical garden. Now we are like inside the building we saw earlier. The woman skipping caught my attention and I got jealous. I wish I was there at that moment, because I mean skipping at this refreshing garden. We had our last lunch in this beautiful restaurant called Executive Gastronomia, and it was a beautiful experience as usual. We bade our goodbyes to all the connections we made. It was sort of an emotional moment for us. Hi guys! Today's my last day in Brazil, and I'm currently in Sao Paulo. That's the biggest city in the country, and from here I'll be heading to the airport. I have a 31-hour long flight, guys. I'm still dreading the long trip I came in with, and now I have to go spend more hours. My journey starts today, and in the next 2 days by morning I should be in Nigeria. It's been a great 12 days. Great people, great food, good culture, nice weather, very good economy. I've really learned a lot about the agri value chain, not just dairy that I came for. I mentioned earlier that I'm not here for leisure. I came for work. We came on a study tour, myself and some of my colleagues and some stakeholders in the industry where I currently work. And it's been a very great learning experience for me personally, great exposure. Looking forward to other trips. Leisure this time. I want a vacation because I deserve one. I've been working really hard all year, and maybe I'll plan a vacation before the end of the year, so stay tuned. I'm going to end this vlog here. I hope you really do enjoy it, and sorry that I didn't have like real life updates. I had to do voiceover. That's because I just dedicated my time in focusing on what I was here for, and taking all those clips and videos on the site to just show you the city. One final thing I'm going to say is that if you are planning a trip to Brazil, have in mind to get an agent, a translator, a consultant to help you around, because they do not speak a lot of English in this country. Their primary official language is Portuguese, but it was really good relating with the people and really understanding their culture, getting to know how they relate with foreigners and so on. It's not bad at all. I will rate my experience a 8/10. The 2 because I found it difficult to have direct conversations, but we got a consultant that was really helpful. His translation is so smooth and he helped us through the whole process. His logistics and planning was also top notch. If you ever think of coming to Brazil and you need this consultant, you can let me know. I would be glad to share with you his contact and details. The weather was so calm. Also look out for the weather forecast anytime you are visiting, so that you can know how to plan accordingly in terms of having warm clothing or not and so on. We were lucky, the sun was out for us all through these visits, and that was good enough, even though it's not summer in Brazil. Their summer is early in the year. It's not summer, but then we're lucky enough to have the sun all out for us. There are also very interesting other cities that we didn't get to visit, and it will be a good tourist area for you to visit anytime you consider coming to Brazil. There's Rio, there's Sao Paulo. I didn't get to see a lot of what is happening in this city, even though I'm spending a night here. It will be good for you to put them in your plan. They're like major attraction cities in the country. I hope you really enjoyed this vlog. Please give it a thumbs up, drop your comments, and subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming back with more juicy videos in coming weeks, so stay tuned. Bye.